Now, what's going on with you, Carl? Obviously, you and Lindsay are now talking openly about your relationship.
Yes,
which
we are together.
You guys are together.
Happy.
And
just as of like this morning.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the Us Weekly Instagram and was like, "Damn it, Carl, save it for us."
Tell us.
You're like, fuck. I know.
But we saw it on. Obviously, you guys know Dumois. They posted like a couple weeks ago or whenever it was, maybe a month or so ago. They were like, "Oh, Lindsay and Carl spotted. Lindsay and Carl spotted."
Well,
You're sending
literally,
some
Lindsay came down with us to Charleston.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, if people can't figure it out by now,
we were like,
right.
well,
all the Instagram stories,
holidays, but I have always loved your relationship with Lindsay, even just as friends.
Yeah.
You know, your family loves her. She's so close with them. And that must feel good for you because I feel like your family liking who you're with is important, right? Especially to you.
It's huge.
And just you guys have built this friendship for so long now that you have that base and now this relationship.
I mean, she's someone we have an incredible bond. And like Kyle mentioned, I mean, when you go through these experiences 6 years now in a row and 11, 12 weekends in a row over those 6 summers, I mean, you develop these incredible bonds. And Lindsay's been one outside of him that's been, you know, like just huge for me as a friend, as someone who looks out for me. But in the last, year, you know, in my sobriety and really taking better care of myself, I mean, thinking clearly. Where I'm going with my life is different than I thought in 2 years ago. Sorry. And she's just been like right there lockstep with me. And I would say right around his wedding, you know, like you'll see this season, I mean, I did date someone else for a little bit and struggling a little bit to kind of open up more. And the awkwardness around sober dating is real. And I'm a confident guy, but like it's different.
Yeah.
So struggles a little bit with that. But then, you know, was kind of deciding, should I be dating before I'm a year sober? Is this the right time? But, you know, things with Lindsay, we know each other so well. Our connection's incredible. After, you know, his wedding, there was definitely some feels and vibes. I was fighting it a little bit internally because I'm like, this is scary as hell dating your best friend. And we tried it a couple years ago.
I was gonna say, and it's something that
But
you have tried.
But we weren't. Back then, I don't think we were in the right headspace.
Actually, I said this morning because I was doing an interview and I was like, because Amanda was like, yeah, they gave it a go a couple years ago. I'm like, I won't even call that a go because you guys were both. There was just too much going on.
Yeah, it was different.
And you guys weren't on the same page, like at all.
But the timing is everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I obviously am just a huge fan of her. I've always been a support of her. But, like, now that it's gotten more romantic, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we're so fucking happy. And we have an incredible friendship. And that's where it starts. But the respect is there.
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes, I don't know, like, younger relationships, it's like the lack of respect can be there. And, like, we really, like, look out for each other.
Carl literally.
It's a team. And I love that.
That makes me really happy.
I hope you not mad if I say this, but, like, some of the challenges when, like, he's a good-looking guy, he's on a TV show, and you wind up, you know, dating some women that have the wrong intentions. So, like, I saw him, like, dating this one chick, and then it turns out she was, like, secretly, like, was it TikTok, Snap?
Yeah,
like
TikTok.
documenting her hookups with him.
You got to look out for that.
It's like,
oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
that's like how
But like, why
really
would you
people
ever think that that's like?
No, but that's how you have to think. Like I even tell the guys here sometimes.
No,
I'm
but
like, you guys gotta
you can't
watch
live your
out.
life
Like,
that paranoid. Like that
Well,
sucks.
I just was
no, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Just
adds a whole other
unfortunately, some
level
people
of-
act that way.
Well, and they do, and I think on our show, because we are just, we're pretty regular dudes. Like, we're fun, we're social, we work hard, but like we're pretty regular guys or hold ourselves that way. So when people kind of maybe see me out and like see me as like an opportunity or like I could get something out of him because I'm with him, like I've had a wall up over a while. And honestly, I used to drink and get really drunk because I hated that. It would help me overcome like that girl probably talking to me just because of who I am versus like getting to know me for me.
And it's like you're a humble guy, so you're not thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, these girls are talking to me for this way." But in reality,
they are.
They are.
They are.
Like,
So
it's not all
but
of them.
things happen for a reason. So like Carl, around that same time, like he's trying to like figure out which building to move into. This was like what, fall of 2020.
Yeah.
Oh right, you guys moved.
And he ends up moving into
yeah.
Lindsay's building, and I'm like, there are a lot of buildings in
There's
New
a
York
lot
City.
of buildings in
He
Manhattan.
did actually say that verbatim. He goes, dude, there's a lot of buildings in New York City.
I'm like, how is this?
But
I'm like, what?
I feel like I can tell how happy you are though, and like you said, thinking clearly, like that must feel. How different do you feel now that it's been a year? Like, is it just a whole new world?
It's a whole new world for me. I mean, you guys have seen some of my behavior on the show, and that was happening a lot more even off camera. And, you know, after losing my brother last year, it just put everything in perspective. Now, it didn't hit me overnight to like get sober, but it's something I've been wanting to do prior to him passing. So it just was time for me. I'm going to be 37 in 2 weeks. What do I stand for as a person, as a man? Like, what do I want in this life? And I've got an incredible business that we're helping Kyle and Amanda run and my own personal stories continuing to grow, like let's double down on that and like take better care of myself. And just each day I take it one day at a time. But 369 days later, here I am. And
69.
I'm feeling really good. It is, or 370 days. I knew you like 69. But yeah, I mean, listen, I feel
Good one, Kyle.
the clear-headedness. I'm focused at work. My energy levels are through the roof. I'm communicating better. I'm more authentic to me. Like Carl's a little more calm and composed. I'm not, I'm certainly have my moments, but like I'm not this gregarious, like crazy asshole like that people might think I am sometimes. And like it's nice to be more balanced. I don't have the high highs. I don't have the low lows.
Yeah. Well, as much as you may think people think that about you, well, I do not.
Well, it's like there's always that.
You've been Rhea's favorite since the beginning.
I've always been like, Carl seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
Well, there's always that. I don't know. It's like a coach thing or like a restaurant thing. Like you could have 100 happy customers. It's the one customer who says my soup wasn't hot enough that fucked up your night. And
right. And that's what you think about.
I'm like that. I will randomly in the past have seen comments from a variety of things. I get DMs through the roof. I've gotten emails, and trust me, I won't even say what those have said.
Yeah.
But we take a beating sometimes,
and
I take that to heart. And unfortunately, I would drink and do drugs sometimes to kind of overcome that guy probably thinks I'm a dick because of what I did last night on the show. But I've worked on that, and I think a lot of experience comes with growth.
Yeah, he's come like so far, and it's just funny, like just in terms of our dynamic, we do work together, and I literally was doing like a year-end review with my COO and Carl, and I mean that just kind of speaks to just like how crazy, complicated, and multifaceted our relationship is. But I just was like, just so proud because he's made so much personal growth. But now that he's so clear-headed and laser focused, he's been able to truly come in and step in as VP of sales, and like now I just feel so comfortable and confident handing over the reins to him when I can't do something. And it's just like, it's just been amazing just seeing him kind of like grow into this new version of himself. Better version.
I love the way you guys talk about each other.
It is really nice.
Like it's
really nice.
You talking
so
about
nice.
like it's just sometimes you don't see that with best friends. They just shit on each other, whatever. It's fun, but the way that you talked about his relationship, so respectful and nice, and the way you're talking about him, I'm gonna like cry.
Well,
you're both.
But again, it's that experience.
Answering a question
each other
and then
so
saying,
much.
well, to back him up, I'll just add.
You guys just have each other's back. You're like, I'm gonna back up his answer no matter what he says right now.